Angelo Philip Giallombardo was born to Caroline and Philip Giallombardo in Cleveland, Ohio, April 23, 1930. Angelo was the seventh child of 8 children. At every step of his life, Angelo was guided by his basic beliefs in love, respect, honor, truth, and in his respect for God and all humanity. Angelo's parents, Philip and Caroline, were immigrants from Sanagata, Sicily, and had 8 children: Joe, Tony, Josephine, Rose, Sam, Betty, Angelo, and Carol. Angelo, as a child, was the rascal of the family. He laughed and joked and made everyone laugh with him. When Angelo was 4 years old, he met his best friend, Pat Ruvolo, who has maintained that unique status for over 60 years. As children, they played children's games and listened to the Lone Ranger on the radio.
If you're young at heart, for it's hard you will find to be narrow of mind. If you're young at heart, you can go to extremes with
his father, Philip, realizing Angelo's penchant for pretty girls, decided to send Angelo to East Tech High School, where he could learn a trade. Without distractions, Angelo's grades improved dramatically, and he became class president in his senior year. At 14, Angelo went to the summer work camp at Hiram House Camp in Moreland Hills on Harvard. It was during this camp work experience at no pay that he met his wife-to-be, Mary Toth. This was to be the beginning of the biggest payday of his life. It was love at first sight for Angelo and Mary. Angelo even kissed her on that first day. What a Romeo!
And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive.
One thing about Angelo, he loved cars, and he thought he was a fashion model. In 1952, Angelo was drafted into the Army, where he was trained to learn Morse code and where he became a private first class. But 9 weeks later, when all of his troop was being shipped to Korea, he found himself the only one of his troop going to Germany, thanks to the intervention of his buddy Pat Ruvolo's older brother, Sam. First Lieutenant Sam Grillo became Angelo's away-from-home father figure. And Staff Sergeant Nick Fasano was Angelo's teacher, counselor, guide, and German language instructor.
In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella.
On June 30th, 1956, Angelo and Mary were married.
When the stars make you drool, just like a pastifazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love.
Their first son was Gary Phillip in 1952. Their second son was Robert Angelo in 1958, and their third son was James Benjamin in 1961. and their first and only daughter was Margaret Mary in 1965. During their first 13 years of marriage, Angelo worked as the manager of Lewis Furniture and later became the manager of Brush Furniture for 13 more years while their children grew.
Just begun to get our share of this world's
Vacations were always a family affair with the Angelo Giallombardo family, driving to see family and friends in other cities.
and our goals inside. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our
Angelo left Brush Furniture and interviewed with Ernie Williger and Mark Barkin from the Sealy Mattress Company. It was an instant romance between Sealy and Angelo in 1977, which began his 18 years with Sealy. He was assigned to an established territory as a sales representative to more than 80 retail stores. After building their sales to an unexpected high level, he was promoted to a larger sales territory. He was later promoted as a key account manager of larger stores in the Cleveland area. When Angelo was offered a position at the corporate office, it was a dream come true.
Anytime I move my finger, lucky me, can't
While at the
see
corporate
I'm
office,
in love.
Angelo shared his experiences and skills with everyone. He taught them to sell, to promote, to relate to our customers, to understand humor and individuality, lessons he had learned along his personal road of life. He counseled the friends who came to him. Angelo was always available. One of Angelo's life projects that was not on his favorite list was the restoration of the Judge Abraham Tappan House in Unionville, Ohio, a home that he and Mary inherited along with his brother-in-law, Ben Toth. Angelo is usually the life of any party. Of course, he thinks he is Frank Sinatra.
The King of Angels, oh come let us adore him. Oh come let us adore him. Oh come let us adore him. Joe, come on out here. Oh come ye, oh come ye to Bethlehem.
Ci può suonare, e come ci suona un violino, e come ci suona un violino, a trinca trinca violino, trinca trinca mandolina, ci può suonare, e come ci suona un mandolino, e come ci suona un mandolino, a trinca trinca mandolino, tutto tutto saxofono.
Ora give me a tippity tippity top.
Figami io crucinare, mamma vedi Keep the banana, I come to say, bananas have to ripen in a certain way. Figami io crucinare, mamma vedi
Maybe Angelo can't sing, but he sure can dance.
to keep each other awake. Usually when Carmen does it. And his CV handle is the mattress one. And we're driving along and we see these signs for Pedro south of the border truck stop. And he starts, hey, senor, here's one of Pedro south of the border. He's going on, and we're back and forth with the mattress man. All of a sudden, over the CD, hey, mattress man, we the mattress lady.
Family, food, and friends are always a part of any day for Angelo. What really matters in Angelo's life is his family, his brothers and sisters, his lovely wife, and his 4 wonderful children.
Shadows of misty yesteryears, the good times and the bad you've seen, and all the others in between. Remember, do you remember the times of your life? Reach back for the joy and the sorrow. Time that you borrow to spend when you get to tomorrow. Here comes the setting sun. The seasons are passing one by one, so gather moments while you may collect the dreams you dreamed today. Remember, will you remember the times of your life?
Angelo loves to spend time with his 6 beautiful grandchildren. Angelo, Gary, Stephanie, Jimmy, Michael, and the newest, Vittorio.
Will you remember the times of your life? Only
But at the heart of Angelo's life is his wife, Mary. This is a love affair never to be duplicated.
And to make the darkness bright.
Angelo will always be a man on the move and always a man of honor, truth, obedience to God, and totally dedicated to his wife, children, grandchildren, brothers and sisters, and his many friends and associates.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me,
how the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.